naming Diyos. Maraming salamat po sa buhay at lakas na aming taglay, sa liwanag ng kaisipan at sa pagkakataong maipagpatuloy ang pag-aaral ng mga kabataan. Gabayan po ang bawat isa sa amin. Anuman ang bahagi na aming gagampanan, naway maging maayos at matagumpay ang pagtuturo at pag-aaral na aming gagawin sa araw na ito. Patawarin mo po kami sa aming mga pagkulang at pagkakasala. At sa aming paggawa, ikaw po ang aming makasama. Amen.
Hello, learners. Good day and a Happy New Year to all. Welcome to Valenzuela Live for General Mathematics Quarter 2 Week 6. Our lesson for today is about business and consumer loans. I am Elino Pingal from Valenzuela National High School, your teacher guide for today. Our learning objectives: at the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to illustrate business and consumer loans, distinguish between business and consumer loans, solve problems involving business and consumer loans, amortization and mortgage. But before we proceed to our main topic, let's have a review of the previous discussion. Number 1, identify this: a form of equity financing or raising money by allowing investors to be part owners of the company. Letter A, stocks. B, bonds. C, loans. D, cryptocurrency. You have 5 seconds to type your answer on the chat box. Time's up. The correct answer is letter A, stocks. Correct. Good job. Number 2, which of the following is also called bonds interest rate? Letter A, dividend. B, face value. C, par value. D, coupon rate. 5 seconds. Time's up. The correct answer is letter D. Very good. Number 3. Face value of a bond is the price that issuer pays at the time of maturity. What is the other term for face value? Letter A, fair price. B, coupon rate. C, par value. D, bond certificate. 5 seconds. Time's up. The correct answer is letter C, par value. Number 4. What do you call the rate of return calculated yearly? A, dividend. B, yield. C, maturity. D, par value. 5 seconds. Time's up. If your answer is B, then you are correct. Yield. And number 5, which of the following is the least risky investment? Letter A, stocks. B, treasury bonds. C, corporate bonds. Or D, mutual funds. 5 seconds. Time's up. The correct answer is treasury bonds. Investing in treasury bonds is considered safe and low risk because they are direct obligation of the Philippine government. However, they are still affected by risk and opportunity cost. And now let's talk about business and consumer loans. And in a while, we'll check your understanding of the concepts about this. So let's start. What is a loan? A loan is a financial obligation of paying someone a certain amount for the use of his or her money. Loan proceeds can be used for a variety of purposes. It can be used to finance a business, buy a new car, or for house improvement. The basic concepts of loans are very familiar to every individual. Through loans, people and businesses receive assistance in addressing financial needs from lending corporations. Loans are not just limited to borrowing money in a bank to finance business expansion, but also covers the use of credit card, amortizing appliances, and many more. Basic concepts of business and consumer loans. Business loan is usually made to fund a company's operating expenses and other financial needs. Consumer loans are used for personal, family, or household purposes. Difference of business and consumer loans. The terms for business loans are commonly shorter with higher interest rate than consumer loans. A consumer loan usually does not require a guarantor, but in business loan, the principal owners of the business serves as the guarantors of the loan. A guarantor, by the way, is a person who guarantees to pay for someone else's financial obligation if the borrower fails to do so. What are the common examples of consumer loans? The most common types of consumer loans are, first, mortgage. A mortgage is a loan provided by a mortgage lender or a bank that enables an individual to purchase a home or property. Auto loan is used to purchase a car. The third one is education loan. A student loan or education loan is an amount borrowed to pay for the cost of a college education. And a personal loan allows you to borrow money to pay for personal expenses like vacation or house improvement, and then repay the funds over time. Credit card. A credit card allows you to make purchases and pay for them later. In that sense, it's like a short-term loan. When you use a credit card to make a purchase, you're essentially using the credit card company's money. Chattel mortgage. A chattel mortgage is a type of loans given to individuals as well as the company with the movable property as a collateral against the loan. The collateral includes cars, jewelries, equipments, appliances, and many more. Let's have some definition of some terms related to loans. Collateral are assets used to secure the loan. It may be real estate or other investments. Term of the loan refers to the time to pay the entire loan, while amortization method is the method of paying loan, principal and interest on an installment basis, usually equal payments at regular intervals. The fourth one is outstanding balance. Outstanding balance refers to any remaining debt as a specified time. First, before we even proceed, let's check what you already know. Identify whether the following is a consumer or a business loan. Number one, Mr. Reyes decided to take his family for a vacation. He applied for a loan to cover the expenses. You have 5 seconds to type your answer in the chat box. Is it consumer or business loan? Time's up. Number one is an example of a consumer loan. Number two, Joey wants to have another branch for his computer shop. He planned to apply for a loan to purchase more computers. 5 seconds. Is this a consumer or a business loan? Time's up. Number two is an example of a business loan. Joey will use the money for the expansion of his business. Okay, number three, Mr. Concepcion renovated his house for 200,000 pesos. He applied and got approved for a loan worth 250,000 pesos. 5 seconds. Is this a consumer or a business loan? Time's up. Number three is a consumer loan. The money will be used to renovate his house. Number four, Mr. Perez runs a trucking business. He wants to buy 4 more trucks to expand his operations. His loan from a bank was approved. 5 seconds. Time's up. Number 4 is a business loan. The money will be used to buy more trucks for the business. Let's have some example problem to further understand the concept. Solving problems on business and consumer loans, both amortization and mortgage. The loan payment formula, and this is the important formula to be used for the problem solving. P is equal to R times the quantity 1 minus the quantity 1 plus j raised to negative n all over j. Now let's have the nomenclature where P is equal to present value or the principal, R the regular payments, J the periodic rate, J is equal to I over N, where I is the interest rate per annum and N is the total number of payments, where N is equal to MT. And what is M? M is the number of periods and T the number of years. To understand this, let's have example number 1. Mr. Santos borrowed 1,200,000 pesos for the expansion of his business. He planned to repay the loan monthly for 1 year. The interest rate is 12% compounded monthly. Calculate letter A, his monthly payment. B, the total interest after 1 year. Given the present value is equal to 1,200,000 pesos. The term is equal to 1 year. The interest rate is equal to 12% or 0.12. M is equal to 12 or number of times it will be compounded in a year. Find letter A, R is equal to regular monthly payments. B, I total interest after 1 year. Okay, from the loan payment formula, we will solve for R. Solving for R from the original formula or the loan payment formula, R is equal to PJ all over 1 minus the quantity 1 plus j raised to negative n quantity. J is cross multiplied to P and the whole term 1 minus the quantity 1 plus j raised to negative n is cross multiplied, and so we have R is equal to PJ times quantity 1 R is equal to Pj all over 1 minus the quantity 1 plus j raised to negative n. J, solving for j first, j is equal to I over n, or this is equal to 0.12 divided by 12 is equal to 0.01. N is equal to m times t, or is equal to 12 times 1. Now, using these known values or substituting all the known values, we have R is equal to 1,200,000 times J, which is equal to 0.01, all over 1 minus the quantity 1 plus 0.01 raised to negative 12. Computing, we have R equivalent to 106,618.55 centavos. That is for the regular payments. Continuing here, let's find the total interest after 1 year. Solution, I is equal to F minus P, or interest is equal to future value minus the present value. F is the future value or the total sum of the regular payments. Solving for F, F is equal to N, where N is equal to the number of times it will be paid, and R is the regular payment. So F is equal to 12 times 106,000 times 106,618.55, sorry. F now is equal to 1,279,422.6. Now, knowing the value of F, we can solve now for I, or the total interest, by substituting all the known values. So, I is equal to 1,279,422.6 minus 1,200,000. So, I is equal to 79,422.6. Mortgage loan and down payment. Mortgage loan is equal to purchase price minus down payment. The formula, down payment is equal to purchase price times the down payment percentage. Let's have an example for solving problem involving mortgage loan and down payment. Here's problem number 2. Your family wished to buy a house and lot worth 2,560,000 and the seller requires a 20% down payment. How much is the down payment? And the second one is, or letter B, how much is the mortgage loan? Let's solve this problem. Given purchase price is 2,560,000. Down payment percent is equal to 20%. Find the down payment. Down payment is equal to purchase price times the down payment percentage. Now, using or solving this problem by substituting the given values, we have the down payment equivalent to 2,560,000 times 0.20. And so down payment is equivalent to 512,000 pesos. Let's continue for letter B. How much is the mortgage loan? Mortgage loan is equal to purchase price minus the down payment. Given purchase price is 2,560,000 and the down payment as we solved is equivalent to 512,000 pesos. Mortgage loan is equivalent to 2,560,000 minus 512,000, and that will give us the value of the mortgage loan equivalent to 2,048,000 pesos. Let's have this second concept, the monthly amortization payment. Amortization refers to the installment payment of the loan. It is a process of spreading out or gradual repayment of a loan or debt over a period of time, such as monthly payments on a mortgage loan like house or car. So let's have an example problem for this. For problem number 3, referring to problem number 2. Assume that your family decided to pay the property you purchased in the previous problem for 25 years and the annual interest rate is 8%. In how many months will it take to fully pay your loan? N is equal to M times T. B, how much is the monthly amortization payment? That is R is equal to PJ all over 1 minus the quantity 1 plus J raised to negative N quantity. Letter A, in how many months will it take to fully pay your loan? And that is to be computed by N equals MT. Substituting the known values, N is equal to 12 times 25 years. And that will give us N is equal to 300 monthly equal payments. Let's continue solving for letter B. How much is the monthly amortization payment? Let's use again the formula R is equal to PJ all over the quantity 1 minus 1 plus J raised to negative N. Let's look back at the problem and find or recall the given. Your family wishes to buy a house and lot and worth 2,560,000 and the seller requires a 20% down payment. So here, let's have the given P is equal to 2,560,000. N is equal to 300. J is equal to 0.08 divided by 12. That is equivalent to 0.0067. Now, substituting all the known values, we can solve for R equivalent to 2,560,000 times 0.0067 all over 1 minus the quantity 1 plus 0.0067 raised to negative 300, computing R is equivalent to 17,152 all over 0.865, and finally R is equivalent to 19,828.90 centavos. And now let's have the recap of the lesson. Number 1, what do you call the money borrowed that may be used for the business purpose? Correct. It is the business loan. Number 2, what do you call an asset used to secure the loan That may be real estate or other investments. Correct. The correct answer is collateral. Number 3. Which of the following is not an example of a business loan? Is it A, cash flow loans, B, credit cards, C, invoice financing, D, microloans? The correct answer is letter B. Credit cards is a type of a personal loan. Number 4. Which of the following is not an example of a consumer loan? A, asset-based financing, B, car loans, C, mortgages, D, student loans. The correct answer is asset-based financing. An asset-based financing is a type of a business loan. Number 5, if a car is sold for 1,100,000 pesos and the bank requires 15% down payment, what is the amount of the mortgage? Is it A, 900,000 pesos, B, 935,000 pesos, C, 950,000 pesos, or D, 920,000 pesos? You can compute now for 5 seconds or 10 seconds. The correct answer is letter B. Let me show you the solution. The mortgage amount is equivalent to the principal amount minus the down payment. And so substituting the values, the principal amount or the purchase amount is 1,100,000 pesos minus the down payment, which is equivalent to 1,100,000 times 0.15. 0.15, by the way, is the percent of the down payment. Computing this, we have the amount of the mortgage or the value of the mortgage equivalent to 935,000 pesos. I hope you learned for this lesson. That's all for now. Goodbye and God bless you all.